The thing about relationships is that there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Different men are attracted to different things in women. Perhaps you worry if you don't fit the girlfriend mold, especially if guys seem to lose interest quickly. It's totally normal to have these concerns. But if you think your personality might be a factor, there are simple ways to address it. By understanding psychology and what men look for in a partner, you can make positive changes. The truth is, there are certain traits that men find universally attractive in a woman. So, if you're curious about these 10 traits that'll make you desirable to men, then keep watching. Number 1. Caring. Research has actually shown that men really consider kindness and caring as important qualities in a woman. They're drawn to someone who can support and nurture them, especially during challenging times when they might not be emotionally available. By nature, women excel at listening and creating a comfortable environment. They have this natural inclination for caring and empathy. This then brings out a man's emotional and sensitive side. And when he feels comfortable, it can spark a deeper connection between you. But it's not just about your partner. It's also about how you interact with his friends and family. Being friendly and pleasant to them is just as important. Men really appreciate a woman who's warm and polite to everyone she meets. It shows that he can proudly introduce you when the time is right. So, it's time to use these qualities to your advantage. Actively listen and ask thoughtful questions. Once he feels at ease, he'll recognize your compassionate nature and know that he can confide in you when he needs to express his emotions. Number 2. Self-confident. When your life is in order, it becomes easier for guys to want to be a part of it. It's because they want you to desire them, but not depend on them. There's this fine line between the two, and it's called being clingy. And being too dependent on them is being clingy. Dating is anything but easy, and the expectations just keep growing. But here's the thing. You can be confident, funny, beautiful, feminine, and independent all at the same time. That's what self-confidence is all about, you know? Ultimately, women become more attractive to men when they're secure in their own skin. Because let's face it, self-confident women are less sensitive and jealous and more fun to be around. We're not saying you should be arrogant, but it's crucial to have that self-awareness, understand your body, and know what you really want. In the end, being confident in yourself leads to less toxicity. When you're content with who you are, you just radiate happiness to those around you, which is attractive to men. Number 3. Able to trigger a man's hero instinct. You know, confidence is really attractive in women, but too much of it can have the opposite effect. This ties into this interesting concept in relationship psychology that's been creating quite a buzz lately, and it's all about why men fall in love and who they fall for. According to this theory, men have this innate desire to be the heroes in their partners' lives. They want to step up, provide, and protect them. It's like this instinct's deeply ingrained in them, and it's been called the hero instinct. And if you've spent any time with men, you can totally see how true this concept is. It's like they're wired that way. Men come in a variety of personalities, but the universal desire to be there for the women they care about is inherent in all of them. The simple truth is that a man doesn't necessarily aspire to be a hero, but he does possess a biological instinct to be a protector. They desire someone they can be a hero for. The fundamental concept of the hero instinct is this. Instead of making your guy feel insignificant, you should make him feel wanted and essential to your life. Now, this doesn't imply that you need to appear weak. While you may not necessarily require a hero, a man will desire to feel like one for you. He yearns to support you. He longs to be your pillar of strength. You simply need to allow him to assume this role occasionally. Number 4. A great listener. When a man is thinking about having a woman as his girlfriend, he wants to know she'll be there to lend an ear whenever he needs it. Why? Because men really appreciate it when a woman actively listens to them. See, there are days when all they want is to come home and share the challenges they've faced throughout the day with someone. Well, that someone could be you. And here's the thing. That whole macho guy act, it's just a facade. Underneath it all, there's a human being who just wants a companion who will really listen to their stories. It's crazy how men can struggle to process and understand their emotions, right? Meanwhile, women are usually more in touch with their feelings. This just goes to show how differently our brains are wired. But you know what? Women can easily make an effort to listen to men and understand where they're coming from emotionally, and it's something that'll help them see you in a different light. Number 5. Exudes femininity and sexiness. Women are often attracted to strong, masculine men, and vice versa for men being drawn to sexy, feminine women. But, in today's society, our understanding of femininity can sometimes get a bit blurry. Some folks mistakenly think femininity means being passive and weak, which is totally not true. Embracing your femininity means embracing your sexual power. It's like the typical guy wants a confident woman who can walk into a room and captivate everyone with her feminine charm. Even with all the changes in gender roles, one thing remains true. Femininity is a major factor that attracts men to women. And it's not just about the looks. It could be an outfit, a smile, or even your hair that has that unique allure. Something about you that screams femininity can catch any guy's attention. Discover what it is and find a way to really highlight it. This way, he'll develop that kind of story he'll always tell, where he says, "When she entered the room, I couldn't take my eyes off her." Meanwhile, sexiness is all about exuding confidence through your every move, gesture, and conversation. It's about embracing your feminine allure, recognizing your own worth, and not depending on someone else to take care of you. It's about being truly comfortable in your own skin. That's the kind of captivating femininity that can truly capture a man's heart. Number 6. Able to live their own lives and are independent. A study with 978 participants was once conducted to explore the connection between self-perception, valued attributes, and dating preferences. What researchers found was that people tend to look for partners who have similar qualities to themselves. Psychologists say this is because it's easier to have a satisfying and stable relationship with someone who thinks like you do. Simply put, if you want to attract and have a meaningful connection with a great guy, it's important to have a fulfilling life of your own. Like attracts like, after all. And if you keep dating people who lack excitement, passion, and depth, maybe it's time to think about the vibes you're putting out there. Look into what kind of men you're attracting. Ultimately, men are attracted to women who have their own goals, interests, and independence. They desire women who live by their own values, not someone who's clingy, dependent, or always in the middle of some drama. In other words, men desire women who have a strong sense of self and can stand on their own. Number 7. Likes to smile. Men are absolutely captivated by a beautiful, radiant smile. Now, you might believe that great makeup can grab their attention, but the truth is, a smile beats them all, hands down. A warm, genuine smile not only shows off your confidence, but also radiates happiness, friendliness, and approachability. All that sparks excitement in them. And here's the kicker. Research consistently found that people who smile are the most attractive. Now, you can't change the natural appearance of your smile, but what you can do is smile as often as possible. A captivating smile has the power to work wonders in attracting people. Number 8. Knowledge seeker. Your mind is such a valuable asset, and women enhancing their knowledge and sharpness is really captivating to many men. Think about it. Who even looks down on bookworms anymore? And if someone does, do you really want to be with them? Such men will be missing out on the allure of your intelligence. Nowadays, it's all about presenting yourself as a complete and perfect package. Being attractive is also now about showcasing your interests and thirst for knowledge, not just being all about allure, romance, or dating. So, go ahead and reveal depths of your intellect that go beyond what others perceive. It's all about showing the world your profound knowledge, and that's always desirable to men. Number 9. Has a great sense of humor. Someone who can bring laughter has a special appeal to everyone, Studies have even shown that men are particularly drawn to women who have a great sense of humor. But hey, it's not just about cracking jokes. It's more about sharing the laughs. When you find yourselves in sync with your laughter, spending time together becomes such an exhilarating, positive, and enjoyable experience for you both. On the flip side, men don't really appreciate it when women constantly use humor to mock or belittle them. It's important to avoid making jokes at their expense. The goal here is to bring laughter and joy, but not at the expense of their self-confidence. Number 10. Playful. Who doesn't love hanging out with someone who has a great sense of humor, right? After all, being around someone who's always super serious can get pretty boring and uncomfortable. So, if your jokes haven't always been a hit in the past, maybe it's time to work on your wit and try to be a bit funnier. Guys really dig that. So, it's time to let go of all the worries and embrace your laid-back, playful, and fun side. Don't worry about what others might think of you. Just laugh at yourself, crack some jokes, share some laughs, and enjoy your time together. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos like this, subscribe to the channel.